and their signs were quite different. I understood from what we use in Nairobi. So
Yes.
it's really just like the way Swahili ya Mombasa and Nairobi, it's different, but it's the same. I get it, yeah? So there's no universal sign language. However, when you attend international conferences, they have international sign language, which is common signs, from my understanding, are picked so that then deaf people can communicate. So it's sort of like loosely saying like English is not my first language, but I have to acquire it so that when I go to a global context, I'm able to communicate. But then you'll find, even in global conferences, like different interpreters, because international sign language, it may not be necessarily accessible to all deaf people. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when we look at the society in general, Mama Keith,
Yes.
you and your family had to learn. I've seen you do very good sign language.
Yes.
So you and your family had to learn to do that. What about when he steps out, when you go to like a family function? How's the reception been? When he goes out to play with other kids, don't you think that this is maybe a language that we should all learn in school? Like how we are taught to speak and to write and to sign, perhaps?
Yes. In fact, I always say if I was to meet the minister, the CS education, the first thing I would ask him, can we be able to teach sign language?
Yes.
If we can able to teach French, Germany in school, why not to sign language? Because we want our children to have that sign of belonging. You know, they can communicate to
anybody.
To anybody. Okay, I keep on mentioning Aga Khan Primary because if they have deaf and they have the normal unit and the deaf unit, and I find there like even the normal kids try to communicate to the deaf children. Even those teachers who are teaching the normal children are able to communicate to our children, because when they go to the assembly, they are going to the same assembly with the hearing and the ones who are not hearing. So I think we need to teach our children at a very early age so that they can be able to communicate, because sometimes I think one day Keith will be independent.
Yes.
And he will go to look for a job. And there he goes in a company where people are not understanding what he's telling them. You know, it's going to be tough. But all the same, I think for us parents who have deaf children, it's for us. When we go to our family gatherings, let's try to accommodate him. Like, I would go to a function and people start introducing themselves, and I see like they want to jump, you know, he's seated there, they want. So I would say, okay, he can talk, I'll sign. When they want to pray, I'll tell them, let him pray first, then I will interpret. And now that is the time we start saying, so this child is normal. If he can be able to say his name, he can pray before you have a meal. Okay, then we move on to where we live. We have people, he has friends, he goes to pray with them. And what I do is, when we are together with those kids, I try to teach them. I tell them, this is thank you, give me water, you know. And because Keith, he's a very, you'll meet him, okay, he like making friends wherever he go.
Okay.
And he like parties, especially birthday parties. So the first thing we did, we taught them how to sign happy birthday. And that makes him happy. Because when he go for birthday parties, they will sing the normal happy birthday. And then when they finish, they say, let's now do the way Keith will understand.
Keith will understand.
And what I say is all our neighbors, they know something. They can sign something. Even the shopkeeper. I send him to the shop. I send him to neighbors. You know, he can communicate.
Our society needs to be integrated. And somehow it needs to happen. I don't know how or when it will start. But if they're going to be teaching us computer and other foreign languages in school, I think this is not even foreign language. It's a necessity to know, because Mama Keith didn't wake up knowing or grow up knowing that, you know, I will one day have a child and that I will need to learn sign language. It could happen to anybody. So it's important. What are other solutions that are there? I've seen people with hearing aid and stuff like that.
Yeah. Do you mind for me just to comment around
Yes, please.
the strides that I think Kenya as a country has made
Yes.
in terms of deaf inclusion? Actually, Kenyan Sign Language is documented as the third official language from English and Kiswahili. So really, that's a great thing. And then the other thing is, in 2017, the World Federation of the Deaf asked countries to start celebrating International Day of Sign Languages, which Kenya is. And I know there was also a law that was passed, a law or a documentation around allowing sign language to be taught in schools. It's actually there. So the only thing is the delivery or the implementation of it here. So as you're saying, it's recognized, but then, yeah, let's take it to the next level.
We've made a few strides, but we can do more.
Yes.
We can. There's more that can be done.
Yeah.
And I'm excited because we have Lugha Ishara in that particular space. Even as we wait for bigger strides to be done or more than what's already been done, you're doing something about that.
Yes.
How can people get in touch with you? How can people get help from Lugha Ishara?
So we're asking if you suspect your child has deafness, or please take them to a clinic to get tested. And then you can join us through our social media site. So it's Lugha Ishara, Swahili Lugha Ishara, on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. We are everywhere, Instagram. And we also have a physical space at Gertrude's Children's Hospital, Muthaiga, where we meet bi-weekly or weekly, depending on COVID restrictions. So that's where parents, that's our recruitment base. So if they can come and come and join our hangout hub, where you get to explore all the different services or products that we offer, and then a parent can make decisions. So we offer from medical interventions, psychosocial support, the support needed. So that, the journey is hard, so we offer that. And then the Language Development Center is one of the products we offer. So Lugha Ishara.
And so when you talked about psychosocial support, do we also include the moms as well in this, or the parents in this as well?
It's family-based and also child-based. So there's child therapy and family-based therapy. And I love that. Like, that's what I'm doing for my master's anyway.
Oh, that's what you're doing?
Yeah, for my master's. So it's interesting to work with deaf children using a therapy lens.
Have you experienced that personally? Where did this passion come from?
I met deaf children in 2012, 2014. I was working in Indonesia, and I had never seen deaf people before, or probably I'd seen them, but I didn't know, you only feel it when you know it.
You get blind if we're not exposed to it.
So I went there, and I was supposed to work with them, and I had to learn their first local language and then learn sign language, which I didn't. It was hard, and so I felt like I did a disservice. I did whatever I could, but I never fully engaged with the children themselves. So when I came back, I literally just looked for deaf people. And when I immersed myself, I just knew it, and they say you know it.
You know it.
Yeah, but generally my life purpose is social justice. I've worked with people who are vulnerable, and I've also faced discrimination in different places. So I'm living my purpose.
That is beautiful.
Yeah.
And in you living your purpose, you're helping other parents or other people in the same space. I think we're ready for baby Keith.
Cool.
So we'll create room for Keith to just come in. Okay, yes, I know this. So Keith will be looking at you, and you'll be probably translating or what we're saying most of the time.
Yes.
But maybe Keith, can you introduce yourself to the people? That's your camera.
Name K. Kirito. That is the sign name.
So maybe you can just tell us everything he said.
He has said his name is Keith Karanja Kirito, and his sign name is K. So he does Keith.
Great.
That is his sign name.
So my name is Mary.
Mary.
Good job.
And
That is, he has also a friend who has that sign name.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yes.
because they smile a lot, or because their name is just M. Because so I laugh a lot and they smile a lot.
He does that, the M, and the girl has cheeks, and he does
Ah,
like
okay. So Keith, I'd like for you to teach me sign language.
you teach.
So maybe something like, how do I say good morning, welcome to Full Circle? So this is good morning.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Good morning. Welcome. Uh-huh. Good morning. Welcome.
Yes.
Good morning. Welcome to Full Circle.
True.
Good morning. Welcome to.
Like it has
It has
repeat. Yeah, we don't know that. Oh, you see the direction. Yeah.
there.
If you do it differently, yeah.
There. Okay. So good morning. Welcome to Full Circle.
Oh.
This is
Full.
Not pull. F.
Full.
Yeah.
Full.
okay. So
You show her. Teach.
Full Circle.
Full. Correct.
Full,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay,
And then circle.
Circle.
So
What? Yeah. C. I. R. C. L.
E.
It's there. In fact, it's written
Oh,
there.
here.
Yes. Full.
This.
That one.
C.
C.
I R C L E.
Circle. He hasn't run. He hasn't run the circle.
Oh,
He's saying he has not run.
circle. Okay.
Yeah.
So what we've learned so far is good morning. Welcome to Full.
Yeah.
And then
Maybe we can spell.
yes, then
Yeah.
we can
Yeah.
spell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Spell. Yeah. Teach her
To spell.
how. Yeah. To spell this word. He.
Okay.
Teach.
You
Teach.
teach. Yeah.
So C. Got it.
Yeah.
So good morning. Welcome to Full.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You missed C. You missed
C.
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 You missed the second C.
Oh,
so this is repeat.
Yeah.
repeat.
So repeat. Okay. Good morning. Welcome to Full. C. C.
C.
I. R. L.
C.
Oh.
C.
C.
R. C. L.
E.
E.
Good job.
Thank you so much. How do I say thank you? Thank you.
Two.
Oh, thank you for coming
Coming. Yeah.
here today.
Yeah.
Today.
Yeah.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
God bless you too.
I have learned something. It is not easy, but I think it is something that we should all learn. I think it is something because when Keith goes out to play, our kids they need to be able to know how to communicate with him. And even when you go to gatherings, when he becomes an older person, how are you going to communicate? So I think it's also a lesson to all of us to take the initiative as we wait for, if it will happen, the government to just do this for us. But you as an individual, it's important for you to just get this as a skill. I think it's beautiful, and you guys are doing an amazing job. Mama Keith, God bless you so much.
Amen.
Welcome.
We are taking a very short commercial break. We will be right back. Don't go too far.